There we go. Good. That'll do it. I have to push the button first. Hey everyone, Sebastian here. Welcome to Atmoseeker. We're a guy who doesn't know how to live stream anymore. Pushing buttons is hard, guys. It's a hard thing, especially when you're trying to paint miniatures and stuff, getting ready for your live plays that happen on the channel. Live plays are turning into let's plays now. Just because I'm a one-man show, obviously don't know how to push buttons, so I'm going to be pre-recording games, at least for a couple of games coming up, just to get my teeth cut into those kind of things, because I want to focus on running the game as well as I can. And we're going to pre-record it this coming weekend. That's why I'm painting a whole bunch of miniatures. That's what I've got going on here. I've got the airbrush pulled out here, and we're going to see how things come together. It's going to be a seafaring adventure with some folks from Constructed Chaos. They're one of my fantastic patrons as well. You can go check out their channel as well. I'll probably I'll leave a link in the description after this goes live. First of all, speaking of my patrons, I want to do a big shout out to Luke Mansberger, Chris Andrus, Charisma on Command, and Marcus Mosserman. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. And without you, a lot of this stuff couldn't be possible. If you're new to the channel, and what we focus on here is a lot of atmospheric kind of and terrain props, just generating that Dungeons and Dragons atmosphere, or all kind of tabletop gaming for the perfect, you know, like sorry, it's a bit loud in my ears. Just gonna turn that down a bit. For tabletop atmosphere, so all the lighting, fog, sound effects, and everything. That's just what I use to create this atmosphere and stuff. But we do a lot of terrain and miniature work on the channel as well. Corey, thanks for stopping in, buddy. Yes, we sorted it out. We got there. So I think I recall you're in Australia too. So it's super hot in this garage, and I'm cooking in here. I've got the fan off just because it was a little too loud. But yeah, so we're just painting some miniatures. It's a seafaring adventure, and we can take a little look of what I have here. We've got some cool little buccaneers. We've got this is the Dwarf Ranger Berlin Blastbeard, I believe his name was. It's played by Alex from Constructed Chaos. We also have Tove. She's the captain. She. I'll have to double check. People can play both in D&D. This is Morgan's character from Constructed Chaos, and we've got Leonard here, which is Sam's character from Constructed Chaos. They're a friend of the show that I've been kind of watching a lot of their live play campaign for a while, and they're going to be joining me for a Let's Play on the channel. Lockie, welcome to the chat. We're just going to be painting some miniatures here, some Hero Forge miniatures. Good afternoon, morning, evening. It is late evening. I've jumped onto the stream way too late, especially because I've got personal training in the morning. Should be wondering why I'm so tired. It's because I was up painting these little guys. But it'll be worth it. We've got a big old pirate ship set up over there. I haven't set up all the lighting and camera stuff yet, just because I'm going to be filming it all from this desk, which is, I've kind of changed out the layout a bit around here. If I can move some stuff around here, we can see that just over there in the darkness we have a big old pirate ship with some things going on. I haven't shared so much recently, just because Constructed Chaos, they're very supportive of the show, and they like to see everything I'm working on, and I want to keep some things a little bit secret. But between you and me, there are some interesting monsters over there. The printer's just finished printing something. Oh, you can't quite see it around the corner there. Yeah, I think it's just finished. Hopefully it hasn't run out of resin or anything like that. But yeah, so we're just going to be painting some of these heroes and stuff. I'm going to crank out the airbrush, see if I can do like the broad strokes first, and then maybe hit it with some extra things and stuff. So let's see how we go. I hope if anyone else is in Australia, I hope you're keeping cool, because it is definitely that hot kind of weather is a little bit uncomfortable, especially if you're in not an air-conditioned place like me, like me right now. It's well, you know what? At least the paint will dry pretty fastly. So yeah, we're gonna get. I have this all hooked up. No, yes. Oh, beautiful. Seb's all streaming setup kind of works. So there we go. Oh wow, there's not that. You know what? We'll put that off. Well, let's focus on the models. All right, so I'm just got some contrast paint in the old airbrush here. I'm going to try and hit the skin points. Let's just do a little test spray here on this paper here. Okay, that's all right. It comes out light, nice and brown. All right, so we're gonna hit some of these skin areas. He's got a bit of a bare chest on this one, so I'll take this soft focus lens over here. I like to use the old soft focus from time to time. Helps soften some of my beakish features. The reason I'm using contrast paint in this one is it's got a very strong pigment. If I go on too heavy-handedly, it creates like a nice wash effect. So it's good idiot stuff. That's a bit dark for you guys. I'm gonna try and this up for you. Oh boy. There we go. That's a bit better. Oh, we've lost the feed on that camera. Too dark now. Hang on. Seb, what are you doing, mate? Struggling with that camera. It's good, you know what? It's good for things to fail right now rather than in the game when I'm working on stuff. Yeah. See, I'm still learning how to do this thing with the airbrush. Get all these skin parts. Maybe I should focus on all of the skinnies. Look, it's a nice tan here. I'm trying to get a little bit more practice with the airbrush. I watched this interesting video from Ninjon today about mother colors, which was interesting. Basically, it's like you prime things in this this main color, and that helps kind of tie things together a bit. Get the compressor kick in there. Ooh. Let's see if I got that camera back. Nope. Still lost to me. Been a bit finicky lately. Nope, nothing. Alright, that camera's out for tonight. That was my nice detailed close-up camera too. Alright, man, I'll just try to make do. Everywhere, but those are my main focus points of that. And then I guess I'm gonna I've got a reference image here. There's a good thing about getting folks to design their heroes in Hero Forge. They can repaint them a bit. So we've got, oh, it's a grey bow. Well, at least I can go darker. We'll see what we can do here. Oh, hop over this way. You know what? The light's better from this direction anyway on the miniature. then I gotta hold it here. Okay, so we've got there and there. Probably before I swap colors, probably gonna hit a couple of these other miniatures too. Not trying to be too accurate here. Just get the broad strokes. That's a plan. What's going on with my music? Oh, that's a problem, that isn't it? Trying something new for music these days. Well, yeah, we've got a. I'm going to use a different composer for the upcoming live play as well. Just trying something else. I usually go to with the old friend of the show, Travis Savoy, quite a bit. But for this time, I'm going to be using. Oh, I can't remember his name. Oh boy! But yeah, it's basically a license purchase for this thing. But we'll see how it goes. Just wondering if I should use a respirator. Not really. That printer's done. Now he was a Goliath, so I don't think he has the same kind of skin. No, he's got very grey skin. Oh, she had white skin. Wow, Sebastian, what the fuck? What the hell are you doing, mate? That's alright, I can fix this. That's a good thing about airbrushing and stuff, and paints and stuff. You can just always correct things. I'm going to go a little paler on those. At least the contrast paints wash out pretty easily. Alright, I'm gonna hit undo a little bit on this one. Let's get some white ink. Now Berlin was good. I think she had more paler skin, I think. Yeah, just dial it back a bit. See? Too easy. And for the Goliath guy, probably, and just put some Space Wolf Grey in there. At least washing isn't too bad. Squish. Oh, looks like I lost my music. What's going on here? Oh, this is why it's good to do these things, because I can work out what the hell is going wrong all the time. Oh, yes. All right, so we're gonna get a little bit of gray skin. Maybe I can hit up some gray on some of the other stuff. Let's have a look at reference this time before I make more mistakes. Alright. Right, shoes, a bit grayish. Yeah, it's got a pinkish skin, but Goliaths are usually pretty grey. Looking at the armor there. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty much all the same color on this guy. Just little variations, little highlights. Okay. Well, let's... He's coming out. You spattered there, sir. Oh, careless. Russian. Got this little homunculus guy that's with him. Ooh, I might have to use the brush a bit. I don't want to hit his face too much though. Got more of a brown coat, black stuff. Okay. Wow, this music's super annoying. I do not like this music at all. I'm not liking this. Go away, you music. Ugh. What else is good to listen to? What do we got? I don't know. I can put some of Travis's stuff on. This stuff's really good. Gets me in the mood for it. For the D&D. See, what's a good one? Something. Rabbis, Stream, Waterdeep, Magic and Reverence, Evil, Action, Cunning Plan. I don't hear anything. Oh, no, I do. Oh, you know what? There we go, there's a bit of... That's super quiet. Wow. Yeah, this is not going well. I'm sorry, everybody. This is hello, Chimera Wargaming. How you doing? Just stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. Painting miniatures here in the middle of the night. I'm probably gonna call it a night soon. This is a very short stream. It was a revelation to see how many things are broken. I have to fix before doing any more live plays or anything. Oh boy. Ah, going to lunch. Have a good lunch, my friend. Thought I was going to cheat with this stuff. Maybe make some shortcuts by using the old airbrush. It does give you a good starting point. Yeah, especially with like some of the skin tones and stuff, but yeah, not sure how I feel about it. There's a little bit of, I need a little bit of green. Green. I think maybe what I'm doing, I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm just you know what? I'm playing around the airbrush. This is what I'm doing. Do I know what I'm doing with it? Maybe. I mean, I haven't used the airbrush that much for like miniature work, so on monsters and stuff, it's great. Like I feel like it's pretty forgiving on hero miniatures and stuff. Yeah, it can get a little bit less forgiving. But, you know, I'm having fun. Maybe we'll get something out of it. Getting all the base colors down. Squoit. I bet that's good Foley work. Oh, Death Prince of Bel Air, welcome, buddy. Have you heard about the speed paint? It's going around. You know, I've heard pray tell of said speed paint, and it sounds like they're pretty good. Like I have a small collection here of the contrast paint. I've been enjoying here and there. I think mostly I've been enjoying them just for the strong pigment that they have. But yes, those speed paints sound pretty good. I confess, I'll have to give them a shot. Goobertown Hotties did a pretty in-depth look at all the speed paints. He has a great video up. He's got a bit of green on him too. All right, so they're Pretty similar, these guys. Wow, I am so bad at brushing miniatures. We're all going to start center, right? I mean, that's mostly within the lines, I guess. Lockie, my players recently met the big bad evil guy of our homebrew campaign, and now going around burning every bag of holding in my homebrew closet of holding they could find because of it. Bag of holding's great. I wish I had a bag of holding. Definitely wouldn't burn it. Must be some very thick plots there with bags of holding. Oh. There we go. Yeah, we got a little green coat on this one. Not too bad. That's I mean, that's great for 10 minutes. You know, I've got a rule at my table. No gray. There is no gray miniatures. I mean, I'm happy to paint, like at least this. You know, that's something. Gotta get some of my home campaigns off the ground again. We've had a big hiatus on a couple of them. We've had a Horde of the Dragon Queen game going for quite a while. We finished the first book. Going through tinting things, I guess. I'm definitely gonna have to pull out the brushes on these guys eventually. You know, it's interesting. Like, I'm not sure if a lot of this stuff is gonna come through, but it's gonna stay to the end. But it is giving a good good base coat, I guess, to start from on some of these. I don't think I had any green on this guy. Let me just double check my reference here. Oh yes, damn Omicron. It's Omicron Percy I8. Right. Oh, there is a little bit of green on this guy. Very minimal though. I probably would just brush it. Oh, it's some of that midsection. What? A little bit of practice. Okay. That's it. I mean, there's something there. Okay. This is really just the broad strokes. Then really just panic about doing the yeah, the brush stuff. Oh man, it's not that bad at brush stuff. It's just I'm aware how much time it takes up. squeak. Are you guys getting all that that great Foley work with all the squeaking? So we have an upcoming Let's Play on the channel with some folks from Constructed Chaos. That's what all these heroes are for. I'm printing off the last one right now, which is some abomination big person. There's some interesting characters that the guys from Constructed Chaos have come up with. So feel free to, I mean, it's not going to be a live one, so we're doing it a little bit different for the next one. It's going to be a Let's Play. It's going to be pre-recorded, but we're going to premiere it on the channel, so I'll be active in the chat whilst that thing goes live. So we're recording it this coming weekend, and hopefully not long after that, then we'll premiere it on the channel, probably like a week later, just so I can do all the, I don't know, if there's any kind of post-processing type stuff to do to it and stuff. I haven't recorded a game before, so we'll see. But yeah, some fantastic people from Constructed Chaos. They're going to be, they do a live play every week on Twitch, and I've been watching their channel for quite a while. They're a fantastic group of people. We're doing a higher level adventure. We're doing a seafaring adventure. It's going to be hitting the high seas. Oh, I should be playing some of Travis's new stuff. He had a new album that came out. It's the one for Dragon Heist. Let me see if I can dig that up. There we go. Adventure Calls. That's the one. There's some piratey type stuff in this music. I always struggle to find pirate style music, just because, I mean, you can't really go far like Assassin's Creed Black Flag. That's some great music for pirate adventures. You've got, what do you got? Of course, the Pirate of the Caribbean type things. Those are fantastic, but you know what? They're not exactly royalty free. So I definitely have to try and be creative of where I get my music for the next one. So that's probably why I'm not using a lot of Travis's stuff for the next stream. I usually do use a lot of his music, but I just needed something with a little bit of different vibe for the next one. Usually do use his stuff quite a bit. Yeah, it is interesting using the contrast paints. It's like a very high pigment. If I go too heavy-handed on it, it just, you know, acts like normal contrast paint. Ailstorm, Death Prince of Bel-Air. Is that is that royalty free? Is that's the tricky part when you're doing content creation. They sound good though. Wouldn't mind a Ailstorm of my own. A frosty brew would go nice in this heat. Okay. See, yeah, he's not finished, but it's a good starting point. Now, what was that crossbow? What reference I've got up here? Oh, it's just plain old wood. Just plain old wood on the crossbow. Yeah, I do like that you can do those kind of like color my model in Euroforge definitely makes it handy as a painting guide. I wonder how much of a stickler these guys are. Probably not. Probably get it close enough. Yeah. I wonder if you could just do this, throw a wash on it, and be done. I definitely have to do a better job of these. I'm gonna pull out the brush now. I feel like I've gone as far as I can go with the airbrush. Which is saying something. You can go pretty far. Now, gonna get some of these. They have wooden wings. Little homunculus. I'm gonna have to look up Ailstorm. Piqued my interest. If you're wondering about the airbrush, this is one of the cheapest airbrushes you can get. It's just like an Amazon buy. It came in a whole kit, and I think it was a kit for like 90 bucks. Came with a compressor and everything. The compressor was not great. Was good for like pushing through really thin stuff like inks and stuff, but primer and stuff, ugh, forget about it. I just recently upgraded the compressor. Now I can prime models and everything, all that fun, which is good. I can paint more minis, as the man would say. What's that guy? What's that guy? The guy who yells at you, paint more minis? Somebody help me out in the chat. Oh, he's Miniac. That's the one. Okay, I'm gonna say I'm done with the airbrush tonight. I'm gonna see if I can slap on a couple of these paints. Should I just focus on one? Royalty free. It would be very unpirate-like of them to copyright claim. That's an interesting point there. Pirate music. Pirate strikes. Possibly. I mean, if it's good pirate music. Oh, welcome, Dr. Rhino. Good to have you here. We're just painting some miniatures, getting ready for an all Let's Play on the channel. We do them from time to time. This one's going to be all seafaring adventure with some sacrifices to the old dice gods. We've got some guests joining us from Constructed Chaos. They're going to be rolling some level 10 adventurers on the trackless sea in the Azure Triangle, where they're trying to free themselves from a curse. That's the plan. Hopefully they go the whole curse route. I do have some nice terrain and atmospherics planned, because if you're new to the channel, that's a lot of stuff we kind of focus on. So there'll be some. I'll probably break out the whole TV screen background and fog and stuff, and we'll see how it goes. Taking a break from Tyranids. There's like, it's like a 40k. I think I don't have a lot of wargaming experience. For shame, I know. I would love to like try out like a 40k kind of thing, but I get intimidated by the rules. I feel like there's a lot of stuff to kind of pick up, and I don't want to do it wrong. So, okay, let's see. What can I do here? I'm gonna just get that dunes out again. Let's see if I can. The old brush on here. Actually, I might need the old glasses. Not glasses, but enhancement. Oh yes. This is a bit of a sad track, Travis. What are you doing to me? Okay. That's a great job of, what do you say? Poop deck. Dylan, good morning, buddy. Welcome to the stream. You got a question? Do most D&D players use minis or tokens when playing in person? I'm definitely a fan of minis. I haven't used many tokens myself. This is for an online game, so I definitely use minis and terrain for online stuff too. So not a big fan of the old Roll20 virtual tabletop thing. I definitely like to make use of all the real minis. We spent so much goddamn time making it. Do love the, I don't know, it's kind of like the theater of it, I guess. I love the way it can kind of convey scale of some things. Okay, yeah, we got some nice boot deck on there. That contrast paint, what is that? The Agorus Dunes. That's that does a good good poop deck. But I just like it too. I like the miniatures. I like the terrain and everything. So it's just, you definitely don't have to. You definitely don't have to play with it. And I think I've definitely run games where we don't use any miniatures or terrain, but it's still nice. Sometimes I'll throw terrain on the table just to kind of, all right, this is kind of just a look and feel of where you guys are. Like if it's a cave or pirate ship, sure. Hey, Ola Craft, welcome, buddy. We're just painting some miniature dudes here. See if I can make sense of some of this. See, this camera's not working too well. These I think this cable's finally had it. Been too much moving around. Let's see where I was looking for. Let's see, brush, paint, miniature. Right. A little extra stand I was going to put it on. Oh, thanks for the congrats. Yes, we just recently made 4K subs on the channel. Thank you everyone who's been supporting it that way. And yeah, it's a great, nice little milestone, and excited to see we go any further. If you're interested in supporting the channel even more, we have a Patreon that you can subscribe to. There's many different tiers. Even the smallest tier of $1 helps me show the wife that it's not a waste of time and that people are interested in this thing. So if you want to prove my wife wrong, feel free to join the Patreon. If you join a little higher tier, we have a Discord that we chat on quite a bit. We have lots of different patrons on there. I believe even Danny from 3D Printed Tabletop is on there. So if you want to like break the system and just like talk to Danny on there, I don't know if he's got a Patreon too. but I think his is for like 3D printed tabletop type stuff. So if you're familiar with that show, he's a fantastic guy. We've had him on a live stream before. He's fantastic to talk to. Great guy. Danny from Miami was his moniker. Moniker? Am I using that word right? It definitely enhances the experience for me. It's like it's kind of like that terrain. It's that, what is it? It's that production value, right? That you can bring to a game, you know? And actually, it's you know what? Honestly, it's just a great hobby type thing to focus on. That's helps you kind of like focus what the game is as well. Or I'm gonna say that better into words. Like you get a kind of better mental picture of how, I say mental picture when you're making physical things, but of how things kind of like piece together. You know? So if you get like ideas for things. I don't want to go into too much detail in case Constructed Chaos watch the show. I don't want to spoil anything. Yeah, so we're going to have a Let's Play. We're recording it this weekend. It won't be live this time round, just because I had a lot of technical issues last time. Heck, I even had some technical issues with this stream. This is just a fly by the seat of my pants. I'm just gonna like paint some miniatures. But yes, so that we're going to pre-record that one, and then maybe soon after, maybe a week after, we'll broadcast that one. We'll broadcast, premiere that one. So it means I can watch along with you guys and I can be a little bit more active in the chat and stuff. So see if anything fun happens in the game. We should have some pretty big terrain happening. I've been working on some stuff for the past week or so. So some of this stuff I record and put out there. Like if you have seen the city tiles that we video that's come out recently, that was stuff that was done in preparation for that the Mystery of Winter Spine that we have with some UK guests, the 40k community. Oh, this one doesn't have a wood grain thing. I think that's just black. Not sure what to do with that. I might just leave that one. Hello, Dustin. Yes, recently found your channel and love your. Thanks so much, buddy. Helped me a lot. Thank you. A pleasure. Thank you for subscribing. I assume you're subscribed, but thank you for the feedback. I love it. I'd be curious to hear what helped you out the most. I'm always kind of like trying to work out what videos to kind of focus on, whether it should be live plays, should I be focusing on atmospherics, should I be focusing on terrain, or miniatures, or 3D printing and stuff. I'm not, I'm always looking for feedback from viewers. I really value it, and so the comments all really kind of help. And even talking to me live here. Well, paint some miniatures. Best way to get your word in. Just working on that wood because it was the easiest thing to paint. Like a very strong wash. Everyone's saying speed paints. Speed paint, speed paint, speed paint. The be speed paints, pal. The newest thing in the market here. I definitely have to check out these speed paints. I think I've gone a bit too dark on these wings. I'm gonna have to lighten that up with some dry brushing or something. Yeah, I'm not loving the contrast paint on those wings. I'm gonna finish it on these wings. Not gonna finish these wings like this. I'll probably undo it. Well, they're coming together. It's kind of like what do we got? Just like it's just a good starting point on these miniatures. What do we got? We got Tove. She's a bard. Ah, see, I should have done the mandolin on the background there. Tove here, she's a bard. Level 10 bard. And then we'll have a level 10 Drake Warden Ranger. A dwarf. And we've got a Goliath Bosun. He's a artificer with his little homunculus guy. A little homunculus guy. We'll have I've got some interesting ideas about how for flying creatures. We've got the Drake here. I think this is from Loot Studios. Focus for me, pal. There we go. That's a nice one. Printed out super easy with all the pre-made supports and everything. Alright, well, it's 12:30 at night right now. And take this off. Super hot in the garage here. Oh. Yes, I want to thank everyone for stopping by into the show. I've got a little bit more work to do, but if you want to see these things in action here, be sure to subscribe to not miss out when we premiere the episode. It's an upcoming live play with some folks from Constructed Chaos, and I just want to thank all the patrons that have been contributing to the channel, subscribers as well. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, especially Luke Mansberger, Chris Andrus, Charisma on Command, and Marcus Musselman. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Your help means the world for me. And until next time, we're going to keep crafting, creating the perfect tabletop atmosphere. And wow, it is super hot in this garage. I'm going to go back inside into the air-conditioned house and get some rest, because I need to rest up to get this game all ready for this coming weekend while we record it, and then it'll be coming soon to the channel. So hopefully, we'll see you then. All right, until next time, catch you then.